Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, party people, we are back for another brand new episode of your favorite podcast, the Loud Room Podcast. And we are super excited to be here. Your regular host, myself, Fresh Prince, Diva Lawei, and of course, Datcinemaboy. Okay, I'm pretty sure you enjoyed the previous episode. We had an amazing guest, Sean Baby. Thank you for coming through. So today we're focusing on another amazing topic, something that affects all of us. We're going to dissect it, and we have a special guest joining us today on this episode. Make some noise for media enthusiast, event host, double the vibe, double the fun, Twinfluence.
Hola.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
I tried for the introduction. Okay, so on today's episode, we're talking about celebrity stanship. Has it gone too far? Right, so we are all fans of different celebrities,
yeah.
popular people, musicians, actors, comedians, social media influencers, yeah. And so, yeah, a different case. And so today we're looking at the stanship. We all know the very popular stans
yeah.
in the whole
one
wide
that's
world.
everywhere.
Whiskey FC 30.
30
Why you pointing towards me? Kilo Shele.
It's not pointing
You have
just-
different.
nobody
Please, no,
said-
please.
Nobody said you should not
Don't
stand
put
any,
me in
nobody
any-
said you should
any
not stand
stanship.
anybody.
We haven't even started.
Eh.
We just the fight already.
But first of all, I think we need to make people understand what stanship
True.
means. You
True.
get, you know, when you have this celebrity, be it a musician, a comedian, a content creator, an influencer, and you are a die-hard fan. You follow them up, you defend them. When an argument comes up that concerns them, you speak for them as if they are paying you, as if it's government work.
Yeah.
That's stanship. You get. So I think the topic today is: are we taking this too far? Because we see a lot of stuff online.
Sure.
They even take it offline these days. Funny enough, yeah. You can just blast my idolo and insult my idolo, and I will look for you. So today, I want to know: like, are we going too far with this? It's not even just the FC or the 30 BGT now, because generally, are we taking this too far? So that's what I want to talk about today.
And shockingly, stunning a celebrity or a popular person is different from being a fan.
Yeah.
Because the stanship is the extreme
part.
So many people don't know this. They say, "Oh, I stan this person." It means that you passionately love this person and you're shutting out others.
Yeah.
So that's why it's more.
I think you could even extend it further and call it celebrity worship sometimes. Yeah, some people literally worship their idols in the industry. But they don't know. They feel it's like a normal thing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have our guest, Twinfluence, joining us today. So we'll first off love to have their own celebrities that they admire. Well, don't be too shy. Don't be too shy.
I don't think I really
someone.
stand anybody, but I'm a fan of Burna Boy.
Okay.
I think it's not just fan, like I have a crush on him or something.
We're expecting
Wait,
two of you
I
to
think
like
you
the
were
person,
even
though.
Yeah.
the fan of the same. Wait, so you're a fan of Burna, you're a fan of David.
I'm a fan of Bonner too. I like their music. I'm not really
Okay.
a stan of anybody. Same as Whiskey.
People are trying
I like
to
their
you want to confuse
music.
us.
But stanship is not
Mm.
really my thing.
But you just said you're a fan of David.
Yes, so
Fan.
Tessy BG, fan of Tessy BG.
So if they put, normally, my papa say they put two things, person go choose one.
Yeah.
If they put Burna Boy, Davido, who do you choose?
That's
I'll
a tough
choose
choice.
Burna.
Bonner.
I'll always
You
go
should-
for Burna.
Yes, but then if it's Whiskey and David,
And it has nothing to do with their music.
My Dimple
Okay,
King.
so it's not about their music. So
Okay.
what's
Their
it?
personality. Like I
What
love
is it
Burna's-
about their personality that you
There's
like?
this aura Burna gives, this masculine
I think she's one of those people that would like those rough
Main
guys.
character.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I know.
And that's
Allegedly.
why, no, that's why Chloe Bailey has fallen for him.
Yeah.
This lion energy.
I'm for that. I'm for that boat.
Oh, you love lion
for that.
energy.
I'm for that boat. I'm for that
That's
shit.
Really?
Let us pray. It does not.
But you
I
just
hope
and
so.
see, if I know this people that are confused.
Because my baba has found
Just
love.
now she said she would choose her Dimple King.
Between,
But now
no,
you are
between Davido and
And
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yes, my
Okay.
Dimple King. But between Burna
okay.
Boy and
So which
Davido,
means among the big three you are putting Whiskey at the least.
I don't think she's putting him at the least. It's just at least favorite.
Yes, my least
Same
favorite
thing,
artist.
it's the same thing now.
I think I only go to his music, his songs when I need like this calm.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's not
Okay.
really.
So we are trying to say that you play whiskey music but you are depressed.
You can say so. You can say
You can
so.
say so though. That's not far from the truth.
Okay.
Gen Z people are mental health.
Okay, so well, in fact, I'm even see the way she's even standing. Let's ask her. Who do you stand?
Emi Omolomo.
Hmm.
I stand the Lord Most High.
So is it that you don't listen to any of the songs?
No, I listen to music.
Okay, so
You
who is your
understand?
go-to
It's
musician?
Jesus Christ. It's my go-to musician. Jesus, my personal Lord and Savior.
So if you are throwing a birthday party,
Yes.
or you
So-
play Jesus Christ music,
Jesus Christ will direct me according to.
So no, now so during your birthday party they should play
If the Holy Spirit say Egypt, that is where I will focus on.
and you book DJ and hype man.
Yes, if he say I should play the video, if he say play Burna Boy. As for me, I stand solidly.
funny thing,
Or
even
the
in
Most
religion,
High.
we have people that are very extremists when it comes to
Yes.
standing. So you can be
It's
a
that
religious
pastor.
fanatic as
No,
well.
I'm not a religious
It's
fanatic.
not pastor.
Okay, but
Okay.
what I am saying is, am I a fan of music? Yes, I'm a huge fan of music, but I don't think I just want good music. So if
Okay.
it's coming from David, if it's coming from Whiskey, if it's coming from Burner,
Okay. So
Why
quick
do you have
one.
that look on your face?
Okay, so quick one, yeah. I actually feel like this stanship thing in Afrobeats is being too centered on what we call the big three. Personally, I feel there are lots of Afrobeat artists that are good and deliver more quality music
True.
than the so-called
Big
big three.
three.
For example, the likes of Kiss Daniel,
Omale.
Pato Rankin,
Yes.
Omale. Omale that they are even newbies. Let's even go back. Let's talk about
Timaya.
the oldies like Timaya, Tubaba,
Mm-hmm.
even P Square.
P Square, they used to do. I don't
Yeah,
know
not
that
even used to.
song.
Even their recent songs are still good.
see,
True.
But the whole
True.
fanship thing is just surrounding
yes,
FC, Odogu,
I would
30
say
BG.
I would say 30BG and FC
Yeah.
actually brought
They-
this
Stanship,
stanship.
yes. And they are the most
More.
toxic stanships.
Oh.
have you met B.I.?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, why
Oh,
BI?
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce. Oh, that's on another
Beyonce's
level.
fans.
That's on another level.
But I feel like
That's
here
another
in
level.
Nigeria, in Afrobeat,
Yeah.
Davido and Whiskey brought out. It's not like there are no other stanships or no other.
Yeah.
But Davido, how would I put it? They named their fan base. Do you get? It's like 30BG, Whiskey FC. But other celebrities don't have aside from Beyonce. Like most of the celebrities,
sure?
they don't
No,
have
Are you
like
sure?
They actually do, because the artists themselves
Yeah.
usually have names they give
yes.
their community.
Yeah.
Like Rema will say Rivers, Tiwa Savage
Sisha
say,
you poppy now.
Plutomanias.
Plutomanias.
Yeah.
They even have a very dope Instagram
Naira
page.
Marley,
Yeah.
They are
Mariam.
trending.
Like
Yeah.
they go way
Yeah.
back. You
Yes,
understand?
yeah.
So
But why
Whiskey
are
and
we just
and
banging on
Davido
the
brought it.
I
FC
feel
30BG?
personally,
And they are the biggest. They are the biggest.
I
fan
think
base.
it's actually the rivalry, perceived rivalry
Exactly.
between Whiskey and Davido,
And they are not
that has
coming
now
out to
trickled
address
down
it.
to the
Another
fans.
thing,
But do we think that these people have like individual rivalries beyond between
Yeah,
them?
fam,
Yes,
yeah,
or
fam.
just
Yeah,
their
very
fan
But
base?
the truth is, if
Popsy
you are-
always attacks him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you had asked me this like a few months ago, I would say I'm not sure. It's more like a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
But after the last issue, normally everybody was like, Big Wiz is so mature, he doesn't talk. We don't you sure me dies in our management the season phone since. He just came online and he was not even
Attacks
cutting
Davido.
corners.
I swear.
Like he was not
Straight
being
up.
strategic about it. He was basically
can't-
just going
He didn't
direct.
leave us guessing
And
what he's
also-
talking about.
They were in the same club.
It was
I think I
so
saw a
pronounced.
footage. They were in the same club. David was already sitting with, I think Pastor Toby was there, some other people. I think he was in London.
Yeah.
And Whiskey just came in. He walked past. Then I think he didn't spend very long
And left.
and left.
And people,
And
said
people were
because
like,
he
it's
saw
because
Davido.
David was there.
Yeah.
And David too was looking all, it wasn't even as if somebody even came in here. Because you know how David moves now. It's always
Yeah.
with his whole,
Gang.
CBG.
you get.
Gang.
But to some extent, let me ask: do you think these celebrities can control their fans? Because we've seen situations where they blame Wizkid or Davido for the toxicity of their fan
Fans,
base.
true.
So do you think they have any role to play in maybe controlling their stance?
I think it's a thing of role modeling. If let me just bring this out. There's this song Buju did, Buju Bentley, see Magis. I think people should learn from that. Compose your day body, make them not spoil my steez or my stays. I think that is what every fan base should adapt, because look at now the rivalry between a TCBG gang person, what's his name, Cubana Chief Priest,
Yeah.
and then Bonabo. It's as if these fans, especially the ones in TCBG, the ones that are really really close to Davido, they are always like
Toxic.
they are in one thing or the other. They have this
And
scandalous
I
and
feel like
controversy
the issue
around
between
them.
David and Burna is on a whole different level. It's not like the issue with 30BG and FC. The 30BG and FC, for a very long time, it was obviously between the fans. But the issue between Davido's camp and Burna's camp has always been like between the artists themselves. Like they never really clicked. Though we had a lot of stuff like behind the scene. I don't want to mention them here, but we had a lot of stuff behind the scene that has to do with maybe one or two stuff they belong to. I don't know how true that is.
Well, it brings me back to the question now. So,
Yeah.
what role do you think the celebrities themselves have to play in
I don't think they have much role to
nurturing
play.
their
I think
fans?
they do actually.
I don't
Because-
think.
Okay, let me just sway a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember Peter Obi, the
Mhm.
obedient
Yeah.
movement? People started calling Peter Obi out to control the obedience, that they are attacking other people and all that.
Yeah.
So we don't see these celebrities because it's still part of Stanship.
Yeah.
There are people who stand Peter Obi like mad.
True,
Will do
very
anything.
true.
So we have people who maybe out of genuine love stand these celebrities. So do you think the celebrities have any role to play in calling them to order when they step aside? Diva, you're not saying
If this celebrity in question,
yeah.
this celebrity in question also thrives on controversy, how do you think that they can control their fans?
Another thing again, with the entertainment industry today that we see, a lot of them they excel on controversies.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We've seen a case where some celebrities release their own closed door, whatever. You understand? Just to gain that controversy, to get that public attention. Do
Yes.
you understand? So personally, I just feel like even if it can be controlled, these celebrities would not want to control it because
gives
they are
them the
thriving.
PRO.
Yes,
Yeah, it
they are
gives them the
thriving on
PRO.
the controversy. They are making money off of these controversies. You understand? So
Okay.
even
You
if-
have a
yes.
point. And I think there are even some controversies that these celebrities spark up on their own.
exactly.
I don't
True.
know, but I
True.
believe that sometimes
It's a
some of these
publicity.
celebrities just sit down and be like,
A lot
"How
of
far,
things
bro?
is publicity stuff.
This is not not too quiet for our matter. Oh. Maybe we just scatter
something.
everywhere."
We've
Yeah.
seen situation
Yes.
where Bobrisky and Akpi
No, for that very person, I don't know what drives him.
No, we've seen
Because-
there was a situation back then that
Yeah.
Bobrisky chatted Akpi up, my Scorpion King, my Presido. They chatted Akpi up. You
Yeah.
understand? Like, oh, let us pack up something. You understand? Just
Yeah.
to keep the controversy
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And
So
make them feel like
Do-
they are relevant.
yes, do
Okay.
you get?
Okay, so let's cut across now. We have a Big Brother Nigeria, very popular.
Yeah, that's another type of fanship again.
Okay, fine, but these people, before they enter the house, they were not
Nothing.
celebrities.
Yeah, you get.
So what causes that stanship in such a situation? So if, for example, now Diva, you go inside Big
Big
Brother,
Brother.
and I mean we are all
We are your guys.
I will go carry your matter for head.
Yes,
So
and people
is
that know us
exactly.
also.
Won't you
You
now say
get.
that is a toxic stanship? Me will carry your matter for head. I say
Okay.
go and vote Diva.
There is a difference between asking people to like, oh, vote this person because Diva is my guy. Do you understand? And forcing somebody, oh, you must vote this person because this person is my guy.
Oh yeah, wait, sorry to
Those are
cut
two
you.
different
So
things.
in the situation like we see what happened in Big Brother, where some persons are trying to pull you down, maybe in the house or some other fan base. Me, I will come on out to defend you.
Yes.
But you don't have to come
But
blazing.
are you? Do you?
Ah.
Excuse me. But do you think Stanship necessarily has to be with? Let's use this Big Brother, this reality show as an example. She goes to Big Brother, but because we know her, we stand her.
Okay.
But then it's a reality show. There are other people that you will call out to you. Their charisma, their how they carry themselves in the house. What if I now stand somebody else, even knowing that Diva is my guy?
I feel
And I stand
Stanship-
somebody else in the house because now I'm seeing how this person carries himself,
Yeah.
but I'm not so thrilled about how Diva is in the house.
And that's your own.
Yeah,
that's
I
your own
feel
right.
I feel most times
It's a matter
that
of
Big
how you
Brother
relate.
thing, the Stanship is like the first impression the housemate gives
Yeah.
in the house. Like some people could be your fan because I like this guy, he's funny. Some people could be your fan because this guy doesn't take nonsense.
Yeah.
You get
Or he doesn't
or
have
some people
time.
could be your fan, Ashawo boy, he's just playing with.
Sweet boy, yeah.
Do you get? So people could be your fan for any reason, and most times I feel along the line, even your fans forget why they are your fans. I don't know if you get.
Yeah.
So you
But I
forget
feel
why
like-
you started, like why you liked this person in the first place.
And that's where the question comes. Does this reflect, is it a reflection of our own insecurities? Of their own insecurity? Because I have no damn insecurity with Stanship. Is it a reflection of their own insecurities this time? Or it's a matter of admiration? Or is it fanaticism?
Let me ask you a question. You are
She's asking a
a
question. Just ask her.
you are a, like you said, among the big three now. There is Burner first, then there is
African giants. And then there's Davido.
Dimple King, as you call him, and then there is Whiskey.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
That's so no, that was not.
That's so no, but I like
come
him.
for you.
No, I like
He
him.
will come for you.
I like
MC
him.
will come
Emma,
for you.
please.
No, come on, I like that from
MC
Diamond.
will come for you.
No,
Come for
that,
me.
that's not this girl.
But you know what he's always.
You want
But
to
you know what he
take
just
me
did just now? He
Yeah.
Scott Stanship.
Yes,
Because
basically.
Mentioned
It's-
Bonaba and Davido and
Yeah,
shortcut.
it's like
It's Stanship.
yeah, it's like she was even offended. Like
I like
don't
his
even
skin.
remember
Initially,
it.
Okay, wait. So
Ah.
now, as a whiskey fan, and I come and
Do you
defend
like
Whiskey.
Whiskey?
I
What
do.
you
I
like
love
about
Whiskey.
him? Is it his music?
His
or
music, his incognito mode. I love it.
Yes.
So now that you have shot Whiskey
But
out,
him
as a
coming-
fan,
yeah.
I will come for you to defend him. Does it make me toxic? why will you talk to him like that? I don't even know who he is. I blow you.
you are talking about his idolo.
I don't even know who
You're
is
that-
this.
Eh?
Who is it? Who's that?
Okay.
Who are we talking about?
Ah,
He's a
That's
he's a
toxic.
musician.
Boy.
He's a musician. He's a musician in
I did not
Nigeria.
really hear like that.
Okay, see, no, I think we are starting to take this thing too far. I'm not a Wizkid fan. Honestly, I don't even.
Which
like
is okay.
I don't like the FCs. If Wizkid songs are playing on the TV, I next the channel.
Are you that bad?
You don't need
But-
to attack the FCs.
But I've
You're not a
always
fan of
felt like I
Wizkid,
like
like
his
that.
old. I've always felt like I like Wizkid's
Old music.
songs
Yes, I
better.
always go back to his
Yeah,
old songs.
right now I feel like he's just making noise. Yeah, but even at that, I wouldn't say I don't
They
know.
make noise.
Even at that, I wouldn't say I don't know who Wizkid is. Come on, we all vibe to Wizkid
Yeah,
now.
especially
I have
See
no
me
idea.
drive by, I like your boy. Yeah, we all vibe
Especially
to
this is
Wizkid.
new songs.
You
There
get?
are two new songs that I like. I think Peace of Mind and Diamonds. I like those songs.
So sorry to say, but don't get me wrong.
I like Diamonds,
use
but-
I use Spotify Premium. I have access to all the streaming platforms.
I have a
But
question.
I have never streamed any album Wizkid released in the past 4 or 5
I
years.
have a question.
It's your
please.
prerogative. Nobody is disputing
I
that.
have a question, please. You are an FC fan.
Yeah.
You are a 30BG fan.
Mhm.
And Odogu Bona girl.
Odogres.
Odogrek.
Yes.
African giant.
Yes.
Yes.
That's my baba.
So now we have the big three here.
Yeah.
Now my question is this. In a situation whereby your Dimple King,
Yeah.
your Odogu, and your FC, your Whiskey, actually does something bad.
Yeah.
Okay? Something that is morally bad. We can all see, the earth can see
Yeah.
that this thing this person did is bad.
Like
Now,
Whiskey coming online
would
to rant
you
rubbish.
throw away the fact that this person what this person did is morally unacceptable, okay, and just will you throw away that fact, or you just want to like what this person did is plain evil, yes, and you want to call the person out, or you are just blind to the fact that because I like this person.
I think that's where critical thinking comes in.
Okay.
As an individual, as
True.
a person,
Yeah.
you have to be able to know the lines. That personally, would you cross these lines? And because you stand this person does not mean that you should pay a blind eye to their. We are all humans who will flop, who will have shortcomings at some point. Because I stand you or your music or what you represent doesn't mean that I will support you when you have those shortcomings. I think as a fan, I even owe you the duty to call you out on that.
Sick.
And be like,
call you out on that.
I like you. It's
I
not that I
like
don't
you.
like
Yes,
you,
I
but
love
this
you,
shit
but
you
this
did
shit-
is messed up.
I mean,
we should know something first off. Like, I think you know that when Whiskey messes up,
Yeah.
I always come out and say,
We
"You
don't
should
know.
have-"
Do you know?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
The thing is, see,
I
I
don't
post that
know.
for my social media, but the
Yeah.
thing is
I
that
never seen
wait
post that
now,
like
because
this.
the individual voice is smaller than the mob.
Okay.
That's the thing. Imagine a full stadium shouting, "Go, go, Whiskey, go, go, Whiskey!" Even when Whiskey don't mess up, and only 11 players in the field are shouting, "No, no, he has messed up." Nobody is going to hear them. It will drown the voice.
I even have
So
a
that's
question.
that's why I said a mob.
All right.
The mob can actually drown people that are saying,
We
"Okay,
see,
Whiskey,
we
Whiskey
know
is
how
doing
we
this."
know how FC people will defend FC. No worries.
You won't
It's
call
allowed.
that.
And they come
No,
to your house.
wait, no.
I call with
If
you.
my don't messes up, I
Even Burna Boy,
you are-
Burna Boy,
Now, I want to
wait,
talk
Burna
about-
Boy where they mash people.
Exactly. That's
Is
what
that
I'm
right?
trying to. That's
It's
what I want
not.
And
to
I
say.
saw that.
I would defend
How
him
did you
here.
feel?
I would defend him
How
here.
did you wait?
If you are a- if you are a-
Let me
if you are a
finish the
fan,
question.
alright.
Let me finish the question.
All right.
How do you feel? A fan ran on stage trying to touch Burna Boy's feet.
Yeah.
Do you get?
And
He just wanted to touch his feet. Do you get? Then same Burna Boy that mashed a fan because he said he had PTSD.
Exactly.
Same Burna Boy, a girl ran up on stage to hug Burna Boy, and Burna Boy hugged.
Because
Can I talk?
if a girl tries to
right.
attack him, if a girl, you can see his body. I feel like
You feel like you
he can take it on at
yeah.
first.
Did you see the boy? That boy that look at who does not eat well. That's the boy
serious?
wants to be
Are you
scared of.
serious?
Yes.
Have you seen? Have you
These celebrities, they are when is it Whiskey that came to Wari?
Yes,
Our stadium here.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
somebody knocks his head. Do you think that guy
who
will
knocked up her
I
head?
didn't want to laugh. I
My
didn't want
sister
to
will
laugh.
like
celebrities go through a lot. So
Okay.
when that news came out about Burna, if you are a Burna Boy fan, you will know not to go to the stage.
Yes.
Don't go
If
close
you're
to
an
him. He's
actual fan,
aggressive person.
if you're an actual fan, you should
but-
have known that.
But as a
He
girl,
says it.
but a girl going close,
What about
but a girl going, but a
She's
girl.
not going to. She's not going to
Allegedly.
get physical on him. He knows that.
He knows that.
Okay,
But
but when it's a guy,
yeah.
but when it's a guy,
It's a
not
trigger.
sure.
It's a
It's
trigger.
not.
Yes.
Wait, now what you're trying to tell me now? This is starting to sound like feminism.
No.
You get?
no,
It's,
no,
yeah,
no,
it's
no.
That's how you
starting
want to
sound
look
like
at it.
feminism.
Cinema boy.
That's
Yeah,
one
do you
perspective.
get?
Cinema
When it's a
boy.
guy,
Normal. It's normal.
when it's a guy, there's PTSD that he wants to
If you're-
hurt me.
Okay, if I see 3 ugly guys in keke, will I enter the keke? But I can see 3 ugly girls and they are thieves, they are
So
armed,
to
but
ugly now,
I will enter
right.
that keke
God.
thinking I'm safe. Do you
Okay,
get?
so quick
Not
one.
knowing that those
Okay.
girls are
Cinema boy,
armed.
can I
Yeah.
say
It's
something?
just how
Okay.
it is.
Cinema boy, can I say
Just how
something?
Yeah.
it is.
Odogres.
You're more triggered by a guy.
Odogres. See, personally, concerning that Burna Boy situation,
Yeah.
the truth remains that, first of all, not everybody likes to be, you just come up on my face like that.
Exactly.
Now, let us put some things into consideration.
Mhm.
You said a lady came on stage and he embraced the lady and everything. Now, this is a lady. It is widely accepted that we can't hurt a fly.
Exactly.
The most dangerous species on earth cannot
Yeah.
hurt a fly.
We can't hurt a fly. And if we were to say that, somebody is coming to kill Odogu on stage, you go first think woman.
Who kill Abasha?
No, wait. You go first think woman. What I'm trying to say in essence is, not everybody likes to be touched. And really, that fan had no business
Okay.
whatsoever jumping on stage. Did you see how he came?
He liked to be
We shouldn't forget
Fine,
that these
but I
celebrities are humans.
Okay.
True.
They are people like us. They have
With
their own
flesh and
boundaries.
blood.
They have
True.
their own.
I'm not an odogress, so but yeah.
But I also feel that,
Yeah, I think
that's the
he-
shortcoming of his security.
I think Diva has given a
Also-
real name to Burna
You
Boy.
have no
Also-
see really, but no, forget you have
Also-
no.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
seeing it objectively,
Yeah.
you have no right as
To
a celebrity
run up.
to tackle your fans.
Yeah, I feel that's
Match them,
that's
whatever.
violence.
It's
In
wrong.
self-defense, so because of celebrity,
Then it's the
making
fault
us
of your
defend
security.
themselves.
It's the
Okay,
fault of
see,
your
alright,
security.
let's okay. Let
So
me.
as
I want
the
to
security
show
come flop, so you're not gonna step in.
But you know
He has
that
to
you
protect
attack.
himself.
I know. No, it's not that you will not attack the fan.
Ha!
I don't think he attacked him. I think he acted on reflex.
It was
It
on
was-
self-defense.
You were
It was
there, you were
reflex.
there.
But we
saw
could
the
all
videos
see the
now.
video.
Me,
It
I
was
cannot-
reflex.
Okay, let's
Me,
keep
me, I
moving.
cannot
It was
talk on this- I
reflex.
cannot- I cannot
When you
talk
have
on this
already
topic,
have-
this very
I think
feel-
this
I
issue
think
has
there's
to
no
come
way
down
we
because
argue this
even the
thing.
guy accepted that what he did was wrong.
Okay.
Even
okay.
the guy came out to say that he understands where Burna Boy was coming from.
Alright.
He gets it.
Let's
Alright, let's keep it
this
moving.
I think he
line-
was
this
triggered.
line we cannot conclude on.
He
this
was
line.
triggered.
I think there's some-
My baba was triggered.
Your your baba.
He was
Okay.
triggered.
Hey,
Okay,
wait,
so real
nice
quick,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just to wrap up this Stanship.
Yeah.
So we just have our own personal opinions on this. Do you think Stanship creates hatred amongst us? Yes or no?
You
No.
have Kuku seen it now. Is
It
it not
does.
obvious between the FCs?
Fanatics. If you are a fanatic,
It
yes.
does,
But
actually.
as a reasonable fan, I don't think you
Let's
should
even
let other
How many
people's life
reasonable fans do we have
affect
out
your
there right
personal
now?
relationships.
I think a lot of people
Let's even look at
carry-
Yes,
Stanship
it's a yes or
outside
no
the music
answer.
industry.
It's a yes or no
Let's look
answer.
at Stanship outside the music industry.
like the movie
Let's
industry.
go to good.
Ronaldinho.
Mercy.
Mercy.
Let's even come home.
I've seen a fist fight that went on because of Messi and Ronaldo. Like
Okay, so
why
your
you talk
answer
like
is
that? Why
what,
you
yes.
talk?
Yes, I think it does.
Twinfluence.
I think no.
I think they
It
carry
shouldn't.
a lot of us, a lot of these fans, we carry
It
a lot
shouldn't,
of
but it
intense
does.
emotions on our
And
own
I
that we
feel-
cannot even release. So when we see somebody else
Yeah.
talking about somebody that we idolize,
We feel hurt.
everything, all
Yeah.
those emotions
Just
that
comes
may
out.
not even be necessary for that person just comes out and you're just throwing a fit. And I
You
think
just want to defend your idol
Okay,
at all
just-
costs.
it's
fine.
just
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
So it's a yes, no.
Does Stanship cause lack of appreciation for the other party or for other persons?
It depends. I think it
does.
depends on the fan.
Yeah, I think it does.
Because
Like
I'm a
if you
fan.
said Messi
I
and
stand Odogu,
Ronaldo.
but
Yeah.
I like Davido.
Yeah, not everybody.
like other
Not
musicians.
everybody can say that.
I love
You know,
other
some-
people's
you know, some
music.
people just
Not like appreciating
I
their
appreciate
Yeah.
other.
Let me
Like
give
Omale,
I'll give
I
an
love
example.
Omale
I'll give an
songs.
example,
appreciate
sorry.
his work.
Big Brother Nigeria. Remember the Erica and Lekon?
Scandal.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people who stand Erica decide that they're not going to listen
They don't
to
like
Lekon's
Lekon's
music.
music,
And we
yeah.
know Lekon is a good
And
guy.
even when Lekon was good, yes,
Yes.
true.
So
Is
it's-
Lekon's music good?
Lekon is good. Lekon is a very good artist.
Are you serious?
He's a very, very good artist. Lekon raps and he sings. On both cases, he delivers.
I'm not.
Legon is very
I'm
good.
not
And
really.
for all of them, all the musicians that has come out of Big Brother, I think
Yeah.
I was still.
So-
Lekon is the best.
so are
Lekon even did a song with V that made a very good hit.
It is
Yeah.
a battle.
So
to
are we
find the
agreeing
best
now
thing.
I
that
appreciate other
Stanship
people's
creates
work.
biases?
Yes, it
Makes
does.
It does.
It makes you.
Yes,
You
because
don't see objectively.
yes,
Yeah.
because sometimes when Whiskey releases a song and David does too, you will hear I have a sister. Can I call her out?
Feel free. It's a loud room.
Use your full chest. Call her.
Sister Ben. Whenever Whiskey releases a song
Yeah.
and David's song is dead, or maybe he has released a song
Yeah.
before, you will hear her going, your WhatsApp will not rest. She will have like, it will not be like dot.
Like
Bef-
beat. Wait, beat.
because she will literally be telling you that David's song is not even interested in sex. Whereas when you listen to that song,
You see good lines.
you
Yeah,
hear
true.
good lines
So
and
that's
everything.
just
So
a
yeah, so
bias.
Sister Ben.
And I have gotten to the point where I now know that it's even not about the artist anymore. It's about their own emotionalness and what they feel like this artist stands for. Like a lot of people now, it has gone way past their music. If they buy cars, it's a thing. If they buy things for themselves, they want to. Now people are saying that Davido imitates Wizkid. The fan bases are saying that I think I saw a thread.
Hello.
Let's allow-
Pictures
let
that
her
they
land.
have mashed together. This person has snapped. This person has snapped something similar. This person has this ring. This one has a similar ring. This person bought this car. This one is more expensive. I feel like it's just what they represent. How you feel like these people can afford a certain luxury that you cannot
Of course,
afford,
it's
and you
not
like,
they
and
build
you
the car
like.
only for whiskey. Don't they build
I
it only for
tire.
Okay, so basically,
I cannot buy this money to buy what I want to
I don't
buy.
know about others, but me, when I
People feel
when I
like
pick a favorite,
yeah,
it's not really basically about the kind of their
lifestyle.
lifestyle. I feel like I like the quality of like what you give out,
Yeah,
your humility, your influence, and your effect on society. Do you get? I feel David has gone past the level of just an artist that just releases songs. On conferences, he's called. When it comes to youth development, he's called.
yeah.
He supports the society.
Hmm.
He gives out, even down to orphans. He supports orphans. You get, and he's so humble that he gives credit where credit is due.
And that's the lifestyle.
Do you get?
That's
When
what
a
I'm
producer
saying.
does something for him, it's like, not be me, oh, nah, this person. When somebody, a songwriter, does something for him, it's like, not be me, oh, this person literally came through for me. Like this is last
You
album.
can't blame. You can't blame.
Yeah.
You can't blame Wizkid for not in. But everybody has their own personalities.
True, but what
Do
is
you
but
understand?
what is not fair is not fair. What humility is humility,
But
pride
okay,
is
you see-
pride,
you see-
arrogance is arrogance. We
I like
can't
what you just
redefine
said.
that
I
based
just
on
like what
the
she
person.
said, because now a lot of fans are creating an image in their head
That they want to impose on
Wizkid,
Wizkid.
Yeah.
or maybe Wizkid fans want to impose on David.
Yes.
They don't understand
Yeah.
that these two people are
Are
different
different
people.
personalities.
Yeah, like the same thing I'm saying. I understand that.
So Davido
but
loves,
because they are
loves to be
different,
loud,
but because
like the
they are
loud dude.
Like
because
the
they are
loud
different
Wizkid is
people.
not that type
Yeah.
of person.
But because they are different people, it also gives me the right to choose which of these differences I would like to be a fan of.
But it shouldn't stop.
But it
you from
doesn't mean that
appreciating.
Wizkid is a terrible person. No. It doesn't mean that his music is terrible.
I think
it
that-
just means that when two choices are before you, you get to choose one.
Okay.
And I think there was a time where he was called out for how he now speaks, and people were trying to, make a thing out of it that he spoke differently before. Now he's
Now he's
speaking
sounding
differently.
arrogant
sounding
and
this,
and
I'm
Davido
like-
still sounds
and
the
Davido
same.
still sounds the same. I'm like, for that particular issue, I stand Wizkid. If you do not want to develop on yourself, that's your business. This man has gone global. This man has seen a different culture.
But when we
He
see
decides
Rude,
to.
when we see Rude, we should know.
I'm not
Rude
even
is
talking
Rude.
about his mood. I'm talking about his
His music.
charisma. No, the way he now speaks.
Okay.
The way he speaks. There was a time people were calling him out for it that Davido always sounds the same, but Wizkid now has this polished, this
phoneme.
European.
If we want to
phonetics.
talk about the
Personally, I like it. I'm all for it. And I think
You are
that's
all
what,
for what?
I'm all
Hold
for
on.
it because
You
I
are-
think that's where it
But we do realize
If
David
you
is a
cannot
US
speak-
citizen, right?
When David is in
he
the
was a
US
US
and he's
citizen
having
before he became a
interviews,
Nigerian citizen.
his accent
Do you
comes
get?
on.
Yeah,
Can you say that again?
yeah. David was
When
first an American before he became
Yes.
a Nigerian.
He was born in
He was born in Atlanta. He grew up
Yes.
in
And when he's
Atlanta.
having those interviews,
Don't,
when
don't
he's having
do
those
that.
interviews
Don't
in the
do that.
US,
Don't. This is how we throw away our culture as
We're not talking
Nigerians.
about culture
He
now.
was first in Nigerian because he was birthed by who? A Nigerian.
In the US.
So
30
wait,
BG, 30 BG.
I am not a 30.
That's citizenship
No,
by
I am
birth.
not. I am just saying that you cannot say he was first.
He was first an American.
No,
Okay,
he was
conversation
His
for
birth
that day.
certificate had what?
Conversation
What
for
was
that
his
day.
birth certificate? Which hospital?
We are
Where?
going to
Which
revisit
location?
because you know that I am
Let's
strong
take
on
it aside.
culture.
Let's take it
You
aside.
understand? I don't like it when people throw away our culture.
Fine,
I am strong with
Let's
yes,
leave
we'll
it
go back
aside.
to this.
Let's leave it aside. No problem.
Okay.
But my point is, I want to talk about Porsche and all those police stuff and the rest. Let's not go there.
Funny enough, I don't think that's a yardstick because
let's
he's
not-
trying
so-
to collect another people's
Yeah,
culture.
so if
And
one-
that's
if one
supposed to
talk about
be
somebody
like,
that
oh,
has
thank
the
you for throwing
upbringing.
away our Nigerian
I
culture.
don't think he's trying to collect another person's culture.
He's trying to do what?
He's just trying to improve on his speaking.
And who said their speaking is better than ours?
Their speaking is better than ours.
Yeah, who said that?
Now.
Their
Okay,
speaking is
okay.
better
I
than
communicate in
I
English
think
and I do it with my accent and I do it perfectly.
Okay,
So
let's keep it
Who
moving.
said their communication is better
As
than
an
ours?
Ijaw girl, I will say fist with all pride and everything because yes,
We will take this fact outside. Okay, another question. So, in a situation where people have personally benefited from these celebrities, it doesn't have to be big three. I'm trying to.
All
expand
that
it. It
celebrities.
could be social media skit makers like
Papaya
Sabinos.
X,
All those guys are
Tunde
always
Yes.
Don Jazzy said,
Yeah.
money. So they've benefited from them personally. don't you think that also contributes to their stanship?
True.
To that point, would
Yes.
you say they will be toxic if they know they've
I
benefited,
feel when
they've
it's-
helped their career, they've whatever?
Yeah, I feel when it starts becoming toxic, it's no longer stanship. It's no longer being fan. It's now worship. So okay, let's take for example now Thatcher tattooing David's
On her
face
body.
on her chest. Then later on, I think they had.
I think
That was a
Flash.
desperate move.
Thank you. That was
So,
publicity.
what do we call that?
That's not even stanship. That was just publicity.
I think
stunt, in my
yes,
own
yes. I
opinion.
think it was.
But
let me
that
not
was
call it
far. That
desperate
was
move.
like
I think
really
it was
far.
a publicity.
Have somebody's
It was a
face.
publicity. It was a PR move.
And we know moves
But
like
does
that.
she still have
Stuff like
that?
that has happened
I
a
think
lot.
she has
Doesn't she have that?
There
She
was one
removed
time
it,
that
yeah?
it was
There are
a
other
trend
stuff.
that
And there are other people
everybody
that
was
do it.
drawing people on to the extent that some of them self even go pay some people money. It cast that time.
Yes,
I will
now.
not forget.
A lot of it was
they go
rampant.
pay
Even
people
Naira
to
Marley,
draw me.
somebody even tattooed Naira
It
Marley's
got
face. It became a very popular thing. So sum it all up. Let's just ask the direct question. So do we feel like celebrity stanship, or should I say worship, is as a result of the reflection of ourselves or our desires? What would you say? Okay, let's start with our guest.
Twinfluence.
Yes, I would
Yes,
say that.
okay.
This stanship and worship thing, this fun identity thing is mostly rooted in a feeling of self-doubt and incompetence. So a lot of these fans are just trying to live vicariously through
Yeah,
their celebrities,
yeah.
what they stand for, how they live their lives, their influence, the
Okay.
lifestyle, things that a lot of them feel like they cannot achieve on their own. It just makes them feel good to identify or feel known or feel like they
Yeah.
are some part of a greater picture other than themselves.
Okay. So what about same opinion?
I support that,
You
yeah.
support that?
But I just feel like some people are just extremists.
Okay, like they take it too far.
Naturally, yes, on their own. It doesn't
Yeah.
even have to do with stanship. Anything
Anything they do, go extreme.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. So what about you, Fresh?
To piggyback on what she just said, I think that would be celebrity worship syndrome, where you are so
Yeah,
obsessed,
you are so obsessed with it.
particular.
I think we can call it
celebrity.
obsession straight up.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you want to know what's up with them, their interests and all that. But then there are people who are genuinely in love with a particular
Craft,
Artist
a person's
or
craft.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's
And so
true.
they want to
The person's
appreciate
craft. Yes.
that person. Yeah.
Okay.
So it actually makes sense. So it's a nuanced conversation. We won't say everybody is insecure.
So,
because
Yes.
of
So it could be
Whiskey,
this way or
Whiskey
that
FC is
way.
insecure,
Yeah.
or all 30 BG is insecure. All right.
So Diva, say we know you're not define anybody, but we'll just hear.
And,
Yeah.
yes, like he said, I think I will agree with what he said. You
Yeah.
understand? There are some of these people that just genuinely like these people for their craft and whatever it is that they do.
Yeah.
And there are others that actually,
Scoy.
Let's go.
yeah, so
Okay. Well, for me, I just feel I like to be neutral about it. It can go both ways. Yeah, it could be as a reflection of your person or your desires, or it could just be a genuine likeness for the character. So I feel, well, with that, if our audience can now put in their own opinions
Drop your comments
on the comment section,
Share
what
your
you
thoughts.
think about the topic.